What's up, everybody, and welcome to FC Cincinnati versus Chicago Fire. Had to start it early because of all of you in here already. I'm loving that you guys are ready and you guys are here already. It's fantastic. So we have Louise, Seabass, Rolano, Angus. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being here. Rolano, you said, what do you think St. Louis will do? So right off the bat, St. Louis. I have St. Louis beating Houston 3-2. That was my prediction for this. Angus, I'm doing good. It's been a great Saturday. My wife, my brother-in-law, and I all went yard selling today, and then my wife and I right before this grilled some hot dogs out on the grill and had some dinner. So it's been a great day. How are you, Angus? And then Seabass, Louise is saying, Seabass, who do you think's winning? So for this matchup, I have FC Cincinnati winning 3-1 over Chicago Fire. Hopefully in these 7:30 matches, we see goals because those first two games ended in 0-0 draw, and that's not a good thing. I don't think Samuel. I don't think we're going to get a DC game because no one votes for it. I keep putting it on there. I think we will. I think if they can get on another good streak, Samuel, we will get a DC game sooner or later. Louise, I really hope Inter wins with the new coach. Yeah, so that's one of the first things I wanted to touch base on before the matches kick off, which kicks off in about 5 minutes. Um, Neville's out in Miami, and I think it's a good thing for Miami. I actually think that they've kept Neville too long, in my opinion. You have David Beckham as this, the owner and this huge icon. Like you've got to start winning games. And Samuel, I'm doing good. Like I said, like I was answering Angus, doing good, doing good. How are you? Hey, I actually have. I'm sorry, Louise, but I don't think the Inter is going to win though because I do have DC beating them 2-1. So there you go, Samuel. I'm on your side with DC tonight. Also, hopefully you can hear me. Let me know if you cannot. Let me know if anything's going on with the stream. I would appreciate that. Also, with all of you being in here already, please make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Really, Miami hasn't drawn at all. They haven't. 5 wins and 10 losses. I did not know that, Louise. Ask me after the DC game, and I'll say, mate, okay, I'll wait until after these games and see because they play it. Are they one of the 7:30 matchups here? They are. Also, if anybody wants to, Samuel, tonight all of the games are free. The all the games are free tonight, so that is awesome by Apple TV. So you can go in see those without having MLS season pass. Also, I've heard rumor. I've been looking, and I don't know if I've nailed it down, but I think that they are cutting the price of MLS season pass, so you can get it for a cheaper price, and I think it's almost half. I believe I don't know 100%, but if it's half, you still have over half of the season left. Plus, you get the Leagues Cup, all of the Leagues Cup games. So if you can, check it out. Yes, it is, and thank you, Samuel. Yes, it's starting. We got about 3 minutes before the those 7:30 matches kick off. So we started off with NYCFC and New England ending in a 0-0 draw, and then Seattle and Portland ending a 0-0 draw. And Seabass, to answer your question, I I answered you in the comments in the on the video earlier, and you asked why I didn't put Seattle and Portland. My wife and I had stuff going on earlier in the day, and I forgot that game was on 4:30. And I told you I don't know why I did. That is actually why I did not put them on there. We had plans earlier today. So, Munchinator, what's up? How was your trip? You went to Colorado, right? You went there for the Cincinnati game, I believe. How was your trip? Was it fun? But before the game kicks off here, so I had New England. I thought New England was going to beat NYCFC, and they did not. I did say that Seattle and Portland would end in a draw, but I thought it was going to be a 1-1 draw. For the 7:30 matchups, I have beating Columbus beating Charlotte 2-1 at home. I have FC Cincinnati winning 3-1 over the Fire. I have DC United beating Inter Miami 2-1. I have the Red Bulls winning 1-0. Yeah, 1-0. I actually have Philadelphia and Montreal drawing 2-2. So they're those are my predictions for those 7:30 matchups. So tell me what your guys' thoughts. Do you think that what do you think your predictions are, especially for this game? And also, I'm putting out that poll. Who are you cheering for this evening? Munchinair, yeah, I'm still in Denver. I enjoyed the win and got signatures from Dom and Roman after the game. That's awesome. If FCC win today, they will be 3-0 while I'm in Denver. Heck yeah, man. That's great, dude. They are killing it right now, and I can't believe that I thought that they were going to get a draw out there in Colorado. I think with them being at home tonight, they better win. They better win tonight against a not so great Chicago Fire. And then, as usual, we have our game up top here, and I do have 360 over here to the right, as usual. And the game is getting ready to kick off, and Cincinnati start with the ball. Louise, you're cheering for Cincy. Right now, 100%. 8 votes, we have Cincy. Yeah, Louise, Inter versus DC just started, and Inter Miami has a throw. So what's everyone's prediction for this game? Like I said, I have Cincinnati winning 3-1. What are your guys' thoughts? Second half was shaking Colorado though. I didn't get to see any of it. I don't believe we I don't even remember what time that game was. Was that a later game? I think that's why I didn't get to see too much of it. No, it wasn't. Oh, that was last Saturday. Yeah, I don't remember seeing it, but yeah, a 1-0 win. That's good. And then 3-0 over. I mean 3-1 over NYCFC. Hey, Brandon Blake, what's up? Thanks for stopping in. Angus, I am cheering for Cincinnati. I have a hard time cheering for a team with crappy don't care management. Well, Angus, maybe they're going to change stuff around. I mean, they got rid of Neville. I think that's a good start. To be honest, I think that they might start doing a little bit better. Hopefully, they can bring in a good manager down there in Inter Miami. Angus, you're going 3-0. Brandon Blake, I actually think Cincinnati going to draw this time. Chicago has been tough away. Yeah, Chicago. I will say Chicago has been fairly good recently. I just think Cincinnati are so good, and they might. I mean, of course, the one time I chose that they would draw the last 2 weeks, and they didn't. Watch this game be the one that they draw. Munchinator saying, I hope Angus. Louis is saying 2-1. Cincinnati. Rolano saying 2-0 Cincinnati. Rolano, hopefully I'm saying your name right. I apologize if I'm not. Samuel got my pillow because I'm cold. Here we go. Sam's going to fall asleep on us again. I'm just kidding, Sam. And I'm sorry, Samuel, do you like being called Sam or Samuel? Because I go back and forth, and I don't want to upset you if I'm calling you the wrong thing, what you prefer. So, oh no. Wow, Cincinnati had a little bit of a struggle there, and it is a throw. for Chicago. Like I said earlier, if you can, please give the video a thumbs up. Let's get some more people in here chatting it up. You guys were in here before the stream even started, some of you, and I love it. So I appreciate it. So Chicago has it in the final third. Oh, that was a high boot. Man, number 15 for Cincinnati. I don't know who that is right off the top of my head. Mascaro yeah, I think that's who that is. He's struggling a little bit back there. All right, Sam. If you prefer Sam, that's what I'll go with. Foul from DC. I think that's going to end up being a good match, Inter Miami and DC. Hopefully, Sam, that we get to watch a DC game at some point. Yeah, because there's actually still a good bit of teams that we have not watched yet. Yeah, like so right now the teams that we have not watched on the stream so far, LAFC, San Jose. Did we watch a Charlotte game? I feel like we did. Oh, I can't remember what we watched that weekend. I don't think we watched a Charlotte. Yeah, we haven't watched a Charlotte. So, if I have my numbers correctly, Charlotte, we haven't watched the Whitecaps, DC United, Orlando City, the Red Bulls, Montreal, Toronto. We have watched Toronto. I need to go back and make sure I got all that right. I could be wrong because I thought we watched Toronto. Maybe not. Montenegro, that's who I thought it was. He's on loan from Wolves this year and has been. Yeah, he has. Just a little shaky here at the start. They'll take him back at the end of the year. That would be nice if you guys could keep him because I know that he's been doing fairly well. I mean, everyone on Cincinnati has been doing fairly well. Just having a shaky start here. Angus, last week I observed the amazing St. Louis versus Vancouver match a week ago. The Lowen goal was incredible. That Lowen goal was nice. Also, we had a VAR for the DC game, possible red check. Yellow card for Miami. Oh, that could have been a red, though. So, drama already. No. Inter Miami with a red card. He was the last defender. He's out. Who was that? Was that Yedlin? Was Yedlin out? Is that Yedlin? Woo! That's not good for Inter Miami. Not a good start. So Sam, you might get a dub tonight for sure. No, Sam, we have not watched DC. I know for a fact. I'm trying to remember who we watched for. I don't think we watched anything. I'm gonna have to look back at these to make sure that I said all these correctly. Because we didn't do one for March 25th, I don't believe. What did we watch on 5/20? May 20th. We didn't. Munchinator, did you see the free kick from Burrell against NYCFC? That was also a great goal. I think I missed that goal, Munchinator. I think I did. Brandon Blake, yeah, they losing. Yeah, I think with that red car, yeah, there was no one, yeah, catching him. I saw that, Sam. So free kick for DC, and he just sent it. And Sam also, so is Miller, not Yedlin. I guess, yeah, is Yedlin wearing the armband? But yeah, Sam, that is my goal. I would like us to watch every team at least once for this season. Just because I think that a lot of people would like that because we have a lot of different people with their favorite teams in here. So I would like to be able to stream at least every team once. Munchinator, I watched pretty much every match on the first day, and then I haven't got to watch anything the last 2 days for it. I watched the controversy of the Dallas United match with West Ham, but I watched games all day that day. Sam, I'd like to see DC. Oh, we will. I think that we will by the end of the season. Vice City 1896 going to win. I don't know who's going to win it. I didn't get, like I said, I didn't get to see day 2 of group stages, and then I didn't see anything tonight for the TST. I did not. I don't think. I don't know if I watched any of the Natty SC games or not. I had the game. Like, I'll take that back. I had the matches on for that first day, but I was also working, so I couldn't watch them. Watch them. I listened to a lot of them. I know that I had a couple of them up on my computer screen, and then I also had a couple up on the. Well, I only had one up on the TV screen. Seabass. So far, it's very even game so far. Yes, I agree. I don't want to miss the DC stream, but I'm going on holiday in August. Where are you going, Sam, in August? And we'll try. Maybe we'll try to watch them before August. Stefanelli getting subbed. So everything is still 0-0, 10, about 10 minutes in for each game. Well, is that 2 or 3 offsides by Chicago already? I think that's the second one. Sam, so if you're doing one, then I'll probably miss it. I'm going to Spain. That's awesome, man. Going to Spain. Have you ever been there before? Yedlin got a yellow. Yeah, that was a. I don't think that was a very good tackle by him. I saw that over here. But man, that ref's handing out yellows everywhere in that Inter Miami DC United game. He just handed out another yellow to a Inter Miami and a DC player. All right, so we have our first goal of the evening. Too bad that we've already played 2 games. Carranza for Philadelphia Union scored. Oh, we have our first Chicago fan. I just saw the voting here. Chicago fan, what do you think? You think you guys are going to draw, or you think you're going to win this match? What do you think? Here's the Carranza goal. 1v1, just outside of the box and curled it in. Goalkeeper should have saved that. I don't know if anybody else saw that. I think that the goalkeeper should have saved that goal. Sam, I think DC will win. They have the advantage now. and before the game. Yeah, I think they definitely have the advantage now. Oh yeah, they definitely have the advantage now. Acosta puts it in the box, no one there to head it. I did not get to see the lineups. Here, I'm going to see the lineups real quick for this match. Did I see that Vasquez is not on the field tonight? No, he's not. But he is on the bench. So he's playing Acosta up top. And then Kubo in the middle. And hopefully I say this right. Ordonez is up top with Acosta for Cincinnati. And then Shaqiri's on the bench. Hopefully y'all didn't just hear that. It just thundered really loud here at my house. All right, so the game has definitely slowed down, in my opinion. Oh. So right now, Orlando City's goalkeeper is down holding his knee. So it's been pretty much all Cincinnati right now here recently. I don't know what the possession is so far. Yeah. So Cincinnati is still holding 63% of possession. Munchinator, we are playing a really weird team with, taking Vasquez's place and Powell at center back for some reason. Yeah, I was wondering why they changed stuff around. I wonder if wonder if there's anything to do with fitness. DC playing so bad next to the goal like 10 times, no shooting. That's not a good thing. You got to get shots off, but on target too. So still no other goals yet. I'm glad that we've seen one though, because that's terrible. Did anybody watch those first two matches earlier today? I had I had the Seattle Portland game up while I was playing some video games, and it seemed kind of boring. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Munchnator. I think that it's a fitness related formation, rotating players. Because Cincinnati also plays on Tuesday or Wednesday too, right, for U.S. Open. I think that's coming up too. Yeah, Brandon. Yep, that's right. It's because the quarterfinals. Yep. Lorraine, welcome into the stream. Yeah, you can watch the match on Apple TV. All MLS games tonight are free to watch. So, no, Sam. It is like, yes, it is MLS Season Pass, but tonight all the games are free. So if you have an Apple ID, just log into, um, use that to log in, and you can watch it that way. Well, even though that they ended in a 0-0 draw, here's a fun fact that just came out. Stephen Fry becomes the third player in MLS history to record 100 career clean sheets, joining Nick Ramondo, I'm sorry, and Kevin Hartman. So that's pretty cool. Munchinator on the 7th. Can you watch Inter Miami versus Birmingham? Is that I might have to do a stream for the U.S. Open Cup. I'll definitely try to do the final. I know that it's not for a while now, but here I'll bring up those games, Louise, or what? Yeah, Louise. Lorraine, I don't have an iPhone. You can always create an Apple ID. It's free. Just go onto your computer or tablet and just go to appletv.com. Seabass, and we're losing 1-0. Who's losing 1-0? Who scored? I don't see anybody else that scored. Just Philadelphia. Orlando is winning, so Orlando scored, huh? Yes, they did against Red Bull. Come on. Yeah, because I picked Red Bull to win that match. Come on now. Oh, yeah, here, we're getting ready to see it. Oh, he might be offside, but maybe the far defender left him on. And way to finish with one-on-one the keeper, but are they VAR in it? Because he kind of looked offside, but at the same time, that far defender also looked like he uh, he kept him on. So free kick to Cincinnati also in our match. Yeah, I think the far defender left him on. The guy that tried to slide tackle him, I think that's who kept him on. Louise, I think that you're going to see DC have a lot of possession. It wouldn't surprise me that they end up with about 80% of possession by the end of the match, with Inter Miami going down a man. All right, so Cincinnati kind of have a free kick in a dangerous area. So they are did they so I'm guessing they oh, oh my goodness, Philadelphia almost scored again. Seabass, we have a free kick here. Oh, that's cool. On 360, one of the actors from Ted Lasso will be on the halftime show. DC is kicking straight up. I haven't seen any of the DC stuff, so they haven't really been showing it. So we got a corner kick for Cincinnati over here. Sam. Oh, that was actually a good play from the corner. Kuba had a nice volley, but Chicago tried to counter. Brandon Blake, I don't know why you thought there was going to be a draw. Montreal only have one win away. I know, but they've been on their last like 5 games. They've they've looked okay. So that's why I went with it. One of those gut feelings, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like it's been all Philadelphia so far. So Cincinnati definitely in control right now with possession. They're slowing it down though now. I can't believe that Inter Miami got a red card that early. Calendar save. I don't feel like Sam. Good luck for next week. What is next week? Who are you saying good luck to? Seabass. uh, you get 2 goals if you sub. Man, Lewis Morgan is good. I'm not gonna lie. I watched him whenever because he played for Celtic for a little while, and I know that he didn't get too much playing time, but I always thought he did pretty well. He put in good time. Lorraine, I also had Union to draw. Lost my bet. Um, well, it still could end in a draw, or did you have it a 0-0 draw, Lorraine? Sam, Atlanta versus DC, mate. Oh, that's gonna be a good one. Hey, maybe I could just say we're not voting, and we'll just watch that game next week. Maybe I don't know how that'll go over. Lorraine and big up Spanish Town, Jamaica. Wow, Lorraine, are you in Jamaica? That's pretty awesome. Louise 2 shots on goal last week. And I don't know, Louise. We might if I don't have anything going on Wednesday evening, we might do Inter Miami, the Birmingham Inter Miami match. We might do a watch along. I don't know yet. Don't get your hopes up though. Um, Munchinator, the goalkeeper for Chicago Fire tonight, was our goalkeeper for the first MLS season in our history in 2019. That's a nice fun fact. I love fun facts. So thank you. I mean, I guess it's not a fun fact; it's just fact. But I love that stuff. Brandon Blake, I'm from Jamaica too. That's awesome. Lorraine, I bet on MLS matches every weekend. That's pretty cool. I do not gamble. And I'm sorry, but I would not gamble on MLS. That I think MLS is one of the hardest leagues to predict. But if that's what you do, that's awesome. Just gamble responsibly. That's all I have to say. All right, so Chicago is having a little bit of possession here. Not moving very much forward though. Gary Playa, what's up? Thanks for stopping in. You bet every weekend too. How for you all that do bet, how well do you do? Are you up or down in the money for betting for MLS? I'm just talking MLS. And Phil, what's up? Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. You are right. MLS is awful to pick winners, almost as bad as MLB. Yeah, that's the one thing I would say for MLS. Really, a lot of professional sports in the U.S. I would say other than NFL, I feel like NFL might be a good one to do bets on, but any of the other ones, the ones that play a lot of games during the season, it's hard. It's hard to bet. Gary Playa, what happened to the stats when all my picks? I need to show either I might show them in the next video, or I mean I can even look at them now. So Gary, you're up, and Lorraine saying I'm losing bad. Gary, last weekend was great. Samuel, $2,000 in American money. Are you up? Oh, it wasn't MLS though. That's what you're saying, Sam. And I say I'm talking about MLS. But Gary, what's it, Gary? Yeah, Gary. My stats right now. Well, it's a little skewed because it's looking at my all of my predictions so far. But right now, I'm I'm picking the outcome correctly of matches 46% of the time. But it also depends on these matches because, like I said, um, I've already input my predictions, but there hasn't been outcomes for these games. So once there's outcomes, it'll be different than that. And then right now I have 8.1% perfect games, and the perfect games are getting both teams' scores correct and the outcome correct. Phil, NFL and NBA are much better. I do well. MLS, I'm a loser. MLB up a bit, pure luck. Yeah, see, I couldn't even do NBA just because. Oh, he almost got there. Kubo almost got to that. Yeah, I think NBA would be hard during the regular season, I believe. Now, I think once you get into the playoffs, it might be a little bit easier. And I think NFL might be a little easier too. But yeah, MLB, like I don't even keep up with MLB to be honest. I'm not a big baseball fan. It's probably my least favorite sport to be honest. Brandon, for MLS, you just have to know the game. Yeah, I mean, kinda. I still feel like I think that we see teams that have done good, like just the run of forms that MLS teams have is so inconsistent in my opinion. NBA playoffs are never easy. Like, how would anybody predict Heat in five against the Bucks? Well, also, and how I know that Heat moved on to the championship, but whoever thought that the Celtics would come back three down to tie it up 3-3? So I guess you're right. Um, Gary, I'm anxious to see if your gut pick of draw for the Philadelphia game hit. I don't know. Gary, I played it. Oh my goodness! Don't do that. Don't use my picks to play. I'm just a guy making predictions of what I think's going to happen. I feel like I do better with my gut predictions than I do with trying to analyze and think what's going to happen. But then you have things like tonight, with Cincinnati, we pick them 3-1. I pick them 3-1, and then the lineups changed. Brand Vasquez is not in. Like Munchinator said, they had a couple of different guys subbed. Now, I still think that they're a very strong side, even without Vasquez, but here comes Chicago. Oh, good deflection. Gary, I used it, man. Whew. Yeah, I just have fun with it. Like I said, I really like the league. I really love doing the live streams just because I'm already watching the games and I'm just looking for a community to talk about the games and stuff with because where I'm from, not not very many people care about soccer in general, let alone MLS. Because if they do watch soccer, usually they're watching the Premier League. So it's nice to have all of you here that like MLS. So Danny Rojas from Ted Lasso is going to be on the halftime show. I don't know if anybody has watched Ted Lasso, but it's phenomenal. I absolutely love it. Oh, Chicago just had a nice look. Then there was a foul on Chicago. I still can't believe out of 33 votes, 94% of you are cheering for Cincinnati tonight. Angus, during the World Cup, my cat was predicting matches through bowls of food and a little intuition. She did not do so hot. That's awesome, Angus. Maybe that's what I should do is just have my dog do it. My dog loves tennis balls, so I should like put pictures of each team and whichever tennis ball he grabs. There's some content for us. Phil, I don't like MLS. Just the degenerate gambler. Are you serious? You don't like the MLS? What about MLS do you not like? I think I like it so much because it is very unpredictable. You never know what's going to happen. Yo, Angus, you need an octopus? That's that is random. I know that they've done that too. They've had all kind of things through the different years, having different animals pick matches and games and all that. I don't know if anybody watches TikTok or anything, but the one guy with his corgi, where he throws the ball up and the corgi hits it and it goes down the stairs and falls into a basket. That's always fun to watch. Angus, I might end up making calamari. There you go. Columbus are up 1-0 over Charlotte, and no other than, was it Ramirez or that was a good goal. Way to stay on top of it and get to it. Munchenair, I like the MLS because it's a fresh group of teams to watch compared to the Premier League giants like Man City. We're all used to seeing dominant. Yeah, I think that's my main thing about it. Um, Phil, standard is so low. I was brought up on Premier League and before so ruined. Yeah, that's the thing. Don't get me wrong. I like the Premier League. I like a lot of the leagues. To be honest, I watch a lot and keep up with a good bit. But I think like I was saying and kind of like what Munchinator said with the MLS, you just don't know who's going to win it all. Like your team might do it this year and suck the year after, or suck last year and do really well this year. Like you just don't know. Whereas like your Premier League and your Bundesliga, like you always know who's going to be like the top 4 or 5 teams. And Philadelphia are now up 2-0 over Montreal. So my gut prediction is looking less and less likely for that match. I think we're really going to see uh, the Philadelphia Union from last season. Angus, a German person once used an octopus to predict World Cup matches a while back. That's what I thought. I thought that I remember seeing that, Angus. Um, Air, what's up? Thanks for stopping in. Who's your favorite team? That slide from calendar was insane. I didn't get to see that. Air, I mean, yeah, MLS is completely random compared to top 5 leagues. Louis Montreal doesn't win away games. Yeah, you're right. Oh, Cincinnati's trying. Oh, it's doing. Oh, did they say it went out? Oh no, play on. Brandon, Bundesliga, Serie A, and La Liga are unpredictable too. See, I think I disagree with you on that. Maybe Serie A, I agree with you, but I would say Bundesliga. I mean, you know, your Dortmund, your Bayern Munich, those teams are always up there. Yeah, every once in a while, like there's 4 teams in each of them. And in La Liga, yeah, it's always Barcelona or Real Madrid. Angus, it's kind of interesting that St. Louis City is second in the West. That they have been pretty inconsistent. Yeah, I mean, I think that the West is very up and down right now. I think the only real consistent team, to be honest, is LAFC, and we really haven't gotten to see them all that much because they haven't played that many games. I think everyone else has played. Yeah, they're sitting at only 12 matches. They've only played 12 Well, St. Louis has only played 13. And in Seattle, they've already played 17 matches? No. Yeah, they might have. Well, yeah, because it's match day 17, so. Air, I'll go with Real Madrid or Man City. Those it's two pretty good teams. Do you have a favorite MLS side? Yeah, Brandon. I was meaning like who wins the league. MLS is very unpredictable with who wins. I mean, but all those other leagues, you got your top 5 leagues. They're always, you have like the same four or five teams that that are in the top there. Air, that's right. Atlanta United for MLS. That's right. That's what I like to hear. Much needed, Brandon, I guess, but still the outcome is pretty much always the same. So it's a bit boring to watch and repetitive. Yeah, they're not doing that great right now, Air. They're yeah, they're fifth, 6-4-6. I think they got to change up something tactically, and we need a new goalkeeper. I think I like Guzan, but I think it's time for him to go. 40th minute fouls are 5-6 in the Inter Miami DC United game. So right now we have a Cincinnati player. I'm not. Yeah, we Cincinnati player did have was down, but there's also Chicago. We got a Chicago player bleeding. Angus, yes, Luton Town advancing seems to be a bit of a surprise. Yes, Louise, Luton is going to win the Premier League. Yeah, I don't think that that's going to happen. Not in their first season, at least. But I think it's awesome. I love their story. Their story is fantastic. Brandon, also in Premier League this season, Newcastle and Arsenal made Champions League. Who would imagine? Yeah, you're right. You have your years like that. I mean, that's just like, we had, who was it, Leicester City a couple years ago won the league. And then, like, Arsenal should have won the league this year, but they kind of bottled it. And then, Bundesliga, Dortmund had it in the bag, but they bottled it. Um, where am I at here? Munchnair, the only bad thing about Luton in the Premier is they are going to get demolished and immediately relegated. I kind of hope that they don't get immediately relegated. I think it would be awesome that if they wouldn't. Oh, Louise, in your opinion, what's your favorite MLS kit? From this season, my two favorites are Chicago's. I really like Chicago's kits that they're wearing right now. And then I also really like Minnesota United's Northern Star kit from this season. I would say those are two of my favorites. Air. Yeah, Luton Town's butt is going to get kicked straight here. Wow. Um, so if Miami win, will that be another ex Manchester United player managerial career? I don't know. No. I will say that I think that DC United could lose a good bit more, and they would still keep Wayne Rooney. I think that with the deal that they have, like I mean, he's coaching the All Star match, so I think that they'll at least keep him until after that if there's issues. Now, don't get Sam started though, because Sam loves Wayne Rooney. But yeah, I don't think it would look good if Inter Miami win this 10v11. Yeah, it would not look good for Rooney. I really like San Jose's black and blue kits. Now they are really good looking. Yeah, oh yeah. I think that Adidas killed it this season with MLS jerseys. There's a lot of them that I like. Now some of them are very ugly, but there's a lot of them that I do like. San Jose's kits only look good with the shorts and socks included in the picture. Miami is 112% going to lose 1-0 due to a tap in. I don't know. Ooh, DC almost just scored. What was that shot? I don't think that was not a good shot to take. Phil, Luton may get relegated, but 200 million will help with a new stadium. Yes, because I know that they're going. I know that like I people were saying that it's like literally in the backyard of some people's houses is where the stadium is. But yes, I heard that they're going to do renovations right away to the stadium, so that's pretty cool. What a story though. Seabass, we are losing right now, and nobody can score. Bruce hit the ball into the stands. So what is happening in the Columbus Charlotte game? It doesn't look like there's any lights. Oh, and Columbus almost scored again. Oh, Angus, I know. That play was crazy. One of the craziest plays I think I've seen. Phil, Air, you're right. Dortmund like a wild horse on the final match. I'm now applying to Burger King to rebuild my steak. Yeah, I forgot. Air, yeah, Dortmund uh, bottled it even harder than Arsenal. I don't know how. Yep. All they had to do was win that last match. Yeah, whenever I saw the halftime score that they were down 2-0, I was very surprised. And Krishna, good morning. Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. Stopping in. Definitely appreciate it. How's things going, Krishna? So we are into stoppage time for halftime already, and there's 3 minutes added on. And we're already about 2 minutes in. And I'm surprised we have not seen a goal yet. Gedlin is injured. Well, there's a lot of pushing and shoving in the Orlando Red Bulls game. No one can score for Red Bulls right now. Who is their main scorer? Krishna, come on, Cincy. Yep. I think we all, I mean, 91% of people are wanting Cincinnati to win tonight. Well, they're cheering for Cincinnati. Also, if you haven't yet, please give the video a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, Louise, 91% are cheering for Cincy. All right, Chicago with a corner kick here. Seabass, you're at the game? That's awesome. We're getting some live updates from the game. Air, someone told me Bellingham is officially going to Real Madrid or something. Is that true? I'm not sure. I've heard rumor. I've heard rumor that that is one of the places he might go. Angus, I'm about to hop to St. Louis City versus Houston match while still listening to the stream. Hey, that's awesome. I appreciate it. That's cool. Hopefully, it's a good game, Angus. So that is halftime of our match. We'll look at some stats here for our match so far. And Munchinator, I'm guessing you're saying I think he is for the Bellingham going to Real Madrid. Okay, so Brandon, personal terms agreed, not transfer fee. Okay. Munchinator, I'm going to leave the stream to check scores in other leagues. I'll be back for the second half. All right, Munchinator, we'll see you when you come back. Air, like he said, something about Liverpool isn't for me. Like I got no idea. I don't know if he would fit. I mean, I guess he would kind of fit into the style of Liverpool, but I'm not 100% sure. So Orlando's player just tripped the Red Bulls goalie. That I think that should have been a yellow, but he didn't get anything. Louise, we got a new captain. So did Yedlin get subbed off? All right. So far for our match, Cincinnati is leading in possession, 61% to 38%. This is a crazy stat. Cincinnati have 10 shots to Chicago's 0, but there's no shots on goal by either team. Whew. Cincinnati has 4 block shots. Passing accuracy, I don't know if we want to get that detailed into it. Cincinnati is 87% accurate. Chicago is 81% accurate. Cincinnati have 5 corners. Chicago have 3. Chicago has been offside twice, and Cincinnati have not. I wonder if we're going to see Vasquez in the second half. Munchinator left. I was going to ask him. Area 7, nothing is confirmed, but as they are losing a few players to Saudi Arabia and Asensio to someone, so they need a big name. Yeah, I was going to say because I hate to see that Benzema's leaving and going. Looks like Columbus just scored again. Um, any predictions for second half scoreline? I I I think we'll see Cincinnati definitely score. Um, I might still stick with my prediction 3-1, but I don't know if they'll get. I could see it being like a 2-1 score line maybe. I mean, Cincinnati have 10 shots, but none on goal. So, uh, Rolano, I think it's 0-0 now. Phil, he would fit perfectly into Liverpool's system, even more so than Real. But money and CL football talk. Yeah, yeah, definitely CL football. Well, yeah, I guess he would fit in Liverpool's system there. Now that I think of it, I really hate that Firmino's not going to be back, but I understand. It's a business decision, and he's been injured a good bit. He's getting up there in age. Um, Rolando, since he lacked creativity tonight, I agree with that. They're kind of just relaxed. I guess that's how I would put it. Louise, look at Wednesday's Inter Miami versus Red Bull. The number of goals on target is insane for the 1-1. I know that Calendar was saving everything that was hit at him. Air is saying, I think 2-0 Cincy. Krishna, as per last 10 matches, Cincinnati always score in second half. And the percentage is 92%. Okay. Louise, DC 10 shots to 1 in Inter. Yeah, I mean, with them having that red card, Brandon, Benzema has nothing else to achieve. He should go and enjoy that 100 million plus. I mean, I guess so. I guess for me, it's one of those things about being competitive. I'm a very competitive person, but I mean, he's kind of up there, and he, like you said, he doesn't really have anything else to achieve, so why not? Seabass is Inter winning or losing. It's still a draw. It's 0-0 at halftime. Inter Miami are down a man. Also, they got a red card. What, in the first 5 minutes or something like that? Actually, for in the 7th minute, Miller got a red card. Dave Reynoso is back. Is he really? Is he back for Minnesota? I didn't know when they were allowing him to come back because I know he was suspended. Correct? What's their lineup? They're getting ready to kick off. What's their lineup? Is he in? Is he in the starting lineup? No, but he is on the bench, so we'll probably see Dave. We'll probably see him in the second half. I would say. So those 8:30 matches start in about 5 minutes. So my predictions for those matches are, I think Real Salt Lake are going to beat Austin 2-0. That was a gut prediction. I think Nashville is going to beat Dallas 2-1. I think Minnesota is going to win against Toronto 1-0, and I say that St. Louis is going to win 3-2 over Houston. Yeah, he's not starting, but he is on the bench. Yeah, I saw that. All right, let me know what do you think? Who's winning the match? Do you think Cincinnati is going to win it? Do you think Chicago is going to win it, or do you think it's going to be a draw? The poll was out there. To be honest, DC United is kind of destroying Miami stat wise. Here we can take a look at those stats. I mean, they should be, in my opinion. When you're the opponent's down a man, you should be dominating. Yeah, I mean the possession is 68% to DC. They have 11 shots to Miami's one. But just like our game, DC United only have one shot on goal. It's not, to me, that's not acceptable. They should have more on goal at least. They have three corner. It's 3-3 in corners. So DC United have two yellow cards, where Inter Miami have one, and then of course Miami has that red card. Let's see here. I still think Miami's going to win 1-0. I mean, it's possible. I have my prediction has DC United winning though. Charlotte scored, did they? I don't know if they according to that's what sucks is right now on 360 they're talking to the guy from Ted Lasso. On their website, it's still saying 2-0 Columbus. So, Luis, you're saying that you're going to lose 1-0 due to a tap in. Phil, no, Charlotte is actually losing 2-0 right now. Yeah, Columbus are up 2-0 on Charlotte. Yeah, so right now scores are 0-0 our game, 0-0 Miami and DC. Orlando is up 1-0 over the Red Bull. Philadelphia are up 2-0 over Montreal, and Columbus are up 2-0 over Charlotte. So at least we're seeing goals in these matches, but I really hope that we see a goal in our match. We should see a goal in the DC United match, but I don't know. Air Gundogan carried Man City today to get the FA Cup. I didn't. I did not get to watch it, like I said, but I had some friends texting me and messaging me saying that it was pretty good, and they were keeping me up to date on scores. Like it's what it ended up being 2-1. Louise drive pink. The Riverhounds are up against Phoenix Rising 1-0. Phil, the last 5 matches, Gundogan has outscored Holland. Really? Did not know that. Hey, I'm pretty pumped though. Celtic completed the treble today, and they won 3-1, so they got the treble. Which I was excited for that. All right, so the other matches are kicking off. It looks like Austin and Real Salt Lake have kicked off. Minnesota and Toronto, St. Louis and Houston. Hey, Munchinator, no, thank you. Hope since he wins, yep. We'll see you next stream. You know, have fun tonight. Safe travels, like I said last week. But yeah, go have a good time, man. Appreciate you stopping in. So the DC game is back from halftime. Yeah, so the Philadelphia game has started also back from halftime. Celtic on tryhard. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Air. Yes, talking a predictable league, you're right. It's Celtic win another treble. Yep, they it's either them or the Rangers. Yeah, that is probably to me the most predictable league. But I liked I started liking Celtic the year that they started their 13 year title winning streak back in I think it was 2010 or 2011 when they started that streak. But yes, that is probably one of the most predictable leagues out there. I will agree with you on that. All right, so our game's getting ready to kick back off. Also, hey, before the second half kicks off, please, if you haven't yet, please give the video a thumbs up. It helps push the video out. As they say, it helps push it out to other people. Let's build this community up. It's going good so far. Wow, so 12 votes still. So 12 votes for the poll. If you haven't voted in the poll, who you think's winning the match? Right now, 92% of you are saying Cincy's still going to come out. Louise, the Cuban League is very unpredictable. So it's unpredictable. I don't even know if I've ever even heard of the Cuban League. Might have to look that up. Brandon, Farmers League to the max. All right, Chicago's on the run here. Oh, that could have been good. Cincinnati put a stop to it real quick. Oh, we just let it go out. All right, so Cincinnati are on the move here. Oh, come on, Kubo. That's not a good pass. Ken, what's up? Appreciate you stopping in. Still like DC and Miami prediction. What did I predict them? I think that DC United could still get there too. I highly doubt Inter Miami get their goal. I don't know because with them being down a man, they could possibly, but I don't think that they will get their goal. But I still think DC United could score too. I know that they're struggling a little bit. They're not really putting anything on frame, according to the stats there at halftime. Louise, yes, DC. You're thinking DC's going to win 1-0. Oh, it's a hot one there in St. Louis. 88 degrees. Oh, it's like really dark in Columbus Crew Stadium. They keep going to it. Oh, Charlotte with a cross. Well, no, he didn't cross it. It's fake. Oh. Oh, my. Charlotte almost scored. You might be a walking ad. Well, we definitely know that you like Inter Miami. Eric, if I was to rank the top 5 of how much it is a farmer league, I would go 1 League 1, 2 Bundesliga, 3 Premier League, 4 La Liga, and 5 Serie A. Louise, yes, 88 degrees Fahrenheit is hot. I think it's at 29 degrees Celsius. Yeah, 88 degrees. That's pretty hot in my opinion. Oh, here we got a live update. Angus says that St. Louis is about to take a penalty kick against Houston. So not even 10 minutes in, we're getting a PK. I know they're looking at it. Oh. So Chicago with another corner. Louise True living down south. Well, St. Louis is in like the Midwest. Angus, St. Louis is super humid. I've never been out there. It was hot here today for a little while, and then a storm came through, and it's cooled down a little bit. I think it's only, yeah. See, now it's only 71 where I live, but it was up to 80 something earlier today. See, I didn't get to see a replay of what happened in the St. Louis Houston game for the PK. Here we go. St. Louis is up 1-0 over Houston. Goalie picked the right direction though. Just uh just a good finish. Was it Lowen that took the penalty? I couldn't see it. They had the screen kind of small. So we get our first goal of the 8:30 matches. So do we know what's going on in the Dallas Nashville? Is it suspended due to weather? I feel like we've been having a weather delay every weekend now. So Capana is coming in for Joseph Martinez. That's what I thought. I thought Lone scored it. I thought that was him. Oh, Louise, I agree with you right now. Now, if you would have said that, I don't know, maybe 3 years ago. Oh, Cincinnati just had a good look. Um, but Louise, if you said that, I would say about 3 years ago, I would disagree with you. But I think that as of now, Capana is. But I'm also a huge fan of Joseph, so I could be biased. Man, we almost got to see Cincinnati score. So do we think that we're going to see Brandon Vasquez? Do we think that we'll see him in the second half here? Oh man, there's another look. Brandon Blake haven't started the Dallas game. I was trying to look, for some reason it wouldn't load. I'm gonna guess that there's some kind of delay, weather delay. Charles Tom Acosta. What do you think he's scoring? So we got a corner kick for Cincinnati here. And I don't know what was called, but goes the other way. And then Miazga is getting a yellow card. Ooh. So there's an injury, Louise. That's not cool. It's never a good thing to see someone get injured. Hopefully he's okay. Hopefully it's nothing bad. All right, Cincinnati's on the move here. Out wide left. Well, I thought we were going to get a cross in. Columbus scored again. 360 is on a freaking commercial. So I still don't understand why they are doing commercials while games are being played. Dave, Seattle and Portland was boring. Yes, it really was. I had it on in the background while I played some video games earlier, and yeah, there was nothing exciting to it. So the Red Bulls get a red card, and Orlando goes up 2-0 on them, and then Columbus are up 3-0 on Charlotte. So they're showing the Columbus goal now. So let's see how this goes. That was a nice pass, nice little kick over. Gives it back to him. Nice chip, nice finish. What a goal by Columbus. That was a good goal. Phil, are you watching a dodgy feed? Not sure. Well, you got to think that it's being streamed, and then you're also seeing my stream, so it's delayed. It's going to definitely be delayed. It's not going to be real time. So that's the only reason why. Like right now at this point in time, the Cincinnati game is at 56 minutes and 43 seconds. So yeah, it's going to be behind. It's going to lag behind between the live stream, my live stream, and then where I'm streaming it also. I do stream on it's a Google Chrome, I believe. Yeah, it's a Google Chrome. Oh, stop. So you can't even say it or you hear it in the background. So yeah, we're getting goals in every other match. So there it is. Real Salt Lake are up on Austin. And we're getting ready to see it now. Real Salt Lake. Oh, nice header. Was he off though? I want to say he's not. That was a pretty good header. That was a nice cross to another good pass. Yeah, Orlando's definitely going to win that match now. I still can't believe DC haven't scored. And I knew I shouldn't have went with a Red Bull win. Yeah, it doesn't look like my picks are turning out to be too good this week. Because if thing like we got the draw earlier for Seattle and Portland, the outcome correct, not the score line though. We're going to get Columbus Crew correct for the outcome, not a perfect score though. Oh, here we go. Cincinnati. Oh, that was a good pass by Acosta. Kubo should have got it. That little back heel, that was pretty nice. So now Chicago's trying to counter. Wonder when we're going to start seeing subs. I wonder at this 60-minute mark we're going to get some subs. Are we going to see Shaqiri for Chicago, and I really got the Philadelphia game wrong. They just scored again, too. Wow. Carranza is very good. Yeah, like you guys said, I knew that Montreal are bad away. Oh, that's so unfortunate, though. Two deflections, and it goes in. I knew I shouldn't have went with Montreal, and then I guess it was a gut thing, but I knew I shouldn't have went for it. It happens, though. All right, so we are seeing Brandon Vasquez. Vasquez is coming on right now. So I think that we're going to see a goal here soon. Hey, what's up, Manuel? Welcome in. Come on, Cincinnati. I know. I want him to score. So there is Shaqiri, and then Kamara is coming on for Chicago. Kamara. I don't know why I thought it was like Colmara, but Kamara. I should know better than that. Looks like they're coming on soon. I'm surprised one of them didn't start. So now we got some more attacking presence on the field for both sides. So it's gonna be it's gonna be a good finish in our game. Hopefully we see a goal though. I do not want to see a 0-0 draw. Because we almost saw a 0-0 draw a couple weeks ago. The Austin and FC Dallas. Dallas scored right at the last second. So 93% of you are saying that Cincinnati win. Guess we'll find out, won't we? So throw in for Chicago here. Krishna, main players of Cincinnati on the pitch now. Yes, yeah. With Vasquez coming back on. So you move him, you're moving him up top, and then I would say that you move Costa back there into the midfield. So I think that we're going to see them pick it back up, but at the same time, Chicago bringing on Shaqiri and Kamara, I think we could see goals here. Yeah, I would think that Krishna. I think that they would surely score now. I didn't see who else they got to bring on. I was looking over at the 360 feed. So yeah, they brought on Moreno and Baji. Hopefully, I didn't mess that up. Vasquez, don't do that. That was pretty cheap of Vasquez to put a shoulder into his back like that. See, I don't like that kind of stuff. I'm not a fan of it. There's no need for him. The ball was already out of bounds. No need to shove him in the back at that high of a speed. So yeah, I mean, look at this is crazy. So the possession has changed some. It is closer being 50-50 than what it was a lot of the first, well, pretty much the whole first half. But also, Cincinnati have 14 shots and still none on goal. And we have seen two shots from Chicago, but none on goal. So has that Nashville game started yet? Because I'm probably going to watch that after this match. Yes, so they did kick off. 2 minutes in now. So all of those 8:30 matches have started. So our next up game will be Colorado and San Jose that start at 9:30. So we'll just while the ball is being just passed around in the back here. So right now our game is still 0-0. Miami and DC United are still 0-0. Orlando's up 2-0 over the Red Bull. Philadelphia 3-0 over Montreal. Columbus are up 3-0 over Charlotte. Real Salt Lake are up 1-0 over Austin. Dallas and Nashville just kicked off, so it's 0-0. Minnesota and Toronto are still tied at 0. And St. Louis are up against Houston 1-0. And Nashville are already on the break. Mukhtar. Oh, nice tackle, Mukhtar. Acosta. Someone's got to let Acosta know that he has a guy running up on him. So Kamara's wanting a foul there, but I think that the Cincinnati player kind of tripped, but I don't. It happened really quickly. So here we're looking at it. Oh, now that should have been. I think that should have been a foul. But we play on. Why are you still fighting with them? Just move on. Let's play. All right, so who just got a yellow card? My lord, what's going on here? I do like the fact that the ref is not taking any crap from the players, and he is handing out yellows for when they're talking bad, because he chased down Miazga and then Shaqiri. Shaqiri, you just came on. Why are you getting a yellow already? And all you got a yellow for was yelling at the ref. So I will say that I'm glad that the ref isn't taking any crap from anybody. So that's why I would be a terrible ref, because any time that one of those players yelled at me or anything like that, I would give them a card. So Chicago's on the break here. Should be a handball, but it's a goal kick. Chicago had an opportunity there. So Shaqiri is still okay. Oh no, they're just showing the replay. I was like, is Shaqiri really going after him again? Yeah, I was gonna say that was definitely foul. So what do we think about Toronto's jerseys that they're wearing right now? All right, here comes Cincinnati. That might get a yellow card. No? Their feet got tangled up. All right. So what's everyone's thoughts? We got 20 minutes left. Do we think that we're going to see a goal? I don't know if we're going to see a goal at this point now. I mean, we're still sitting at 14 shots and 2 shots, and it's been sitting like that for a while. A lot of midfield play. I don't know. I was gonna say Vasquez needs to put a little bit more pressure. Oh, did Orlando score a third? No, good save by the keep. That was a good tackle in our game. Costa's passes out wide. Cincinnati's on the counter in the final third. Oh, he tried to get it to Vasquez. Louise, 74% possession by DC and still 0-0. What the? Yeah, what is the? I'm going to look at the stats for that match because I can't believe DC. Oh, Cincinnati? Oh, good shot. Well, we got a corner for Cincinnati. So DC United, I guess you can't really you really can't, Louise, you really can't say that. I mean, yes, Calendar is a good keeper, but he's only there's only 2 shots on goals. Shots on goals. Shots on goal. Like DC United have had 15 shots, but only 2 of them are on goal. So he's made 2 saves. Nashville goal, let's go. Let's go. 10, thank you. And Blake, thank you. Let's see it here. They're showing it right now. I'm not gonna lie to you all. Oh, did Mukhtar score it? Man, Mukhtar is good with the ball. Shaq Moore with a cross. Oh, and it was deflected. Own goal, pretty much. I wonder if they are going to give him an own goal for that. Not going to lie, I was hoping that the voting would go for the FC Dallas Nashville match. I really thought that was the match. Like, if you look at the community tab now, the voting has went to this match. But whenever I looked, because I was busy today, so I did it really early this morning. And this match that we're watching now was the one that won. Oh, Chicago. Oh, no. It's a terrible pass. Oh, my goodness. Come on. Barely shoved him. And that was. I think both players should get yellow cards on this. So he should get a yellow for shoving him, but the dramatic effect here. I hate how dramatic things are. Like, watch how bad this reaction is. Shoves him, and then he flies down. Louise, I'm hoping this is the first tie of Inter this season, but I'm still wanting to think that they're losing 1-0. What's up with everyone making these stupid, like, little plays and stuff? Like, there was no need for any of that. All right, here we go. Cincinnati. Cincinnati's on the move. Okosa has it in the middle. Pass back. Oh, Cincinnati in the box. Just shot just outside. So that's another shot, but not on target. Because I think that's now 15 or 16 shots. I don't know. Oh, Chicago. Good defense. So we got a corner for Chicago here. I still think it would be awesome to go to a game at Subaru Park. Oh, Philadelphia almost made it 4 goals. Oh, there's another corner for Philadelphia. So we got a corner for Chicago. Shaqiri passes it short, gets it back, crosses it in, tries to go back post, but Vasquez clears it away. So how are we feeling? How's everyone else feeling about this match? Do you guys think that we're going to get us? Do you think we're going to see a goal in this match? Oh, Kamara. Kamara got a head on it, just didn't go the right way. All right, Cincinnati have it out wide. Uh-oh. Oh, Vasquez, you got to take a touch on that, man. You can't just let that go. So a throw for Cincinnati. DC, that was a nice save. They just showed the save, a save by Calendar. So Orlando now have a third goal on Red Bulls. Ew. I need to look up Red Bull's record. Seabass, are you still in here? I don't know if you are or not. I really want to know what Red Bull's record is at home. Not just this season, like overall. Because Red Bull are terrible at home. Angus, live standing, Cincinnati is number 1 in the East, and St. Louis is number 1 in the West. That's pretty awesome, Angus. Yeah, because yeah, with Seattle, yeah, if it stands right now, Angus Berkey's saying answering you there, Blake. Who do you think is the best goalkeeper in MLS? Berkey's up there. I will say I know that Inter Miami aren't doing all that well, but I do think Calendar is a good keeper too. I don't think the best though. I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. What's everyone else's thoughts? Who's the best keeper in the league right now? Because you also have Joe Willis for Nashville. He has the best save percentage of the season. And then yeah, poor Calendar, he averages 4 saves a game. Blake, you say Andre Blake. Andre Blake is definitely up there. I mean, he's won goalkeeper of the year, what, the last 2 seasons? Yeah, Calendar makes a lot of saves. Dave is saying St. Clair. He's up there too. That's Orlando's keeper, correct? Yeah, because if you go off of save percentage, I'm looking at the stats now. Save percentage before this match. I don't know. I don't think it's counting this match. Joe Willis has 83% save percentage. And then you have Berkey at 78%. Uh, then you have Cincinnati's goalkeeper at 77%. And then Fry at 76%. And then Calendar at 76. 10 is saying that DC finally scored. And oh my goodness, what is that? Yo, that's a weird goal. Yeah, St. Clair is Minnesota's. I'm sorry, Dave. I'm sorry. I knew that. I should have known better. I always get him. I think I get those two mixed up because who is Orlando's keeper off the... Why do I not know this? I'm struggling. Is it Galise? Galisi? Louise, that wasn't even a goal. That was definitely a weird one. That's complete. The ball is completely over. Yeah, Louise, the ball is completely over the line. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they're going to call that though. But yeah, if you look, the ball is completely in. Yeah, Blake, that's correct. Yeah, yeah. For some reason, I always get those two mixed up, and I don't know why. Because they don't look anything alike. But then if you look at saves per match, you have Calendar up there at 4.1 goals. I mean, saves per match, and then Petrovic has 3.9, and Berkey has 3.9 saves per match. Yeah, Petrovic has 62 saves on the season. Calendar has 61. Sam, I fell asleep. I'm back. You heard them say goal in the DC game, didn't you? Oh, Shaqiri had a nice run there. If he could have got the ball to him. Offside on Chicago? Sam, who do you think's the best goalkeeper in MLS? Yeah, he has so many. I mean, he has 61, but then you have Petrovic who has 62, and I don't think New England's all that bad. But then Berkey has 51 saves. Stuver has 54 though. Here we go, Acosta. Acosta scores! Cincinnati goal. There we go. There we go. Rocha, come on, just one. I put 25 bucks on local. Well, there's your one. There it is. You say that and you get it. I was gonna say Acosta just needs to take that shot. Yep, 10 Cincy goal. That was a good pass to Acosta. And good first touch. And then what a finish. Yeah, Seabass, that's not good, man. I know that you all have a red card there, but Rocha, oh yeah, baby. Yeah, exactly. You come in and say that you need a goal and you get it. Krishna finally, absolutely. Angus, a big reason why St. Louis City has the highest goal difference is because of Berkey. Yeah, Berkey, I mean, like I was looking there, I mean, Berkey has a lot of saves. So yeah, it's hard to like pick just one good. We have a handful. Yeah, because Berkey has 51 saves altogether. Oh, don't tell me that Columbus is about to score four. Oh, he's offside. Off the post for Columbus. Louisa, I feel bad for him too because I think he is a good keeper. And Miami just does not have a very good defense. And it also doesn't help that you're down to 10 men. Man, look at the Cincinnati fans. They're all pumped now. Let's go. Phil, go Cincy. Keeps me out of the poorhouse for a few days. So they subbing Acosta off now. Let's go. fans are going wild. I love it. I love it. Let's go. Krishna, winning streak continues now. Yes. Seabass, Orlando loves to dive. Yeah, Orlando is not one of my favorite squads, but gotta respect them now. And Seabass, I don't know if you can actually hear me or not. Do you know what the Red Bulls record is at Red Bull Arena? Not from just this season, like all time. I know that I could look it up. Just wondered if you knew off the top of your head. JB, do you think Vancouver will win tonight? I actually have Vancouver winning. I have Vancouver winning 2-1 at home tonight. And thanks for stopping in, JB. I don't think you've come into the stream before, so thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. And welcome. It's definitely a great place to come and chat MLS. Seabass, 3 wins, 3 ties, and 2 losses. Yeah, that's just this season. I was meaning all time. I'd like to know what they are at home. Krishna, that was the first shot on the goal, and it got converted. Yeah, I mean that's sad though. At the same time, because that they are now at 17 shots. Cincinnati are. JB, that's awesome. From Portsmouth, England, we have another Englishman in here. Yeah, Seabass, oh, at home all time. Yeah, I'm trying to look it up right now. Oh, we got a Dallas goal, too. Oh, Charlotte pulled one back also. Schwaderski. So we got a Dallas goal, maybe? It's not showing yet, though. But 10, you're reliable, so it should be a goal, right? I know we've had a couple people come in here and say other teams have scored and then they haven't. Look at you, Seabass, pulling out information. Thank you. I was trying to look it up, but I couldn't find it right offhand. So all time, 357 wins, 182 losses, and 332 draws. To me, that is not a very good home record. Having almost as many draws as wins, that's not good in my opinion. Charlotte, 2 goals. They scored 2 real quick. Oh, here we go. We about to see it? Yes, we are. Look at that. Straight handed it to him. So we have a ball game there in Columbus. Wow. What a turn of events in that one. Louise, that's a good question. Yeah, JB, who do you support in MLS? Dave, Minnesota, Toronto tied 0-0. St. Clair made a great save. Johnson from Toronto had a horrible blotch. Luckily for him, his defenseman cleared it off the line. Oh, Seabass, you can barely hear me. I could imagine. I mean, with you being at the game. Yep, so there's Dallas's goal to tie it up. So we're getting ready to hit the 90th minute here. Wow, Columbus. What is happening in this game? We look away for a second and Columbus scores. Now they're up 4-2. Bro, Inter scored 10 goals this second. Very true. I'm not understanding what you're saying there, Louise. I've been calling you Louise all night. Is that really how to say it? Or is it Lewis? Chicago's trying. So we're in the 90th minute, and they're 4 minutes of stoppage time. Chicago. Ooh, good block by Cincy. Come on, Cincy. Hold him off. Chicago. That's a good cross. Vasquez gets it. Tries to clear it. Clears a little too far, goes out. JB, I support any team I have a bet on. Tonight, I have Cincy and Vancouver and a treble bet. Okay. Okay, so either one work. Yeah, I'm sitting here thinking, why am I calling you that? But okay. Angus, there's some pushing and shoving in St. Louis. Red card for Dynamo. Uh-oh. So this is going to be a third red card for the night. So we had one enter Miami within the first 7 minutes. Red Bull got one. So let's see what's happening here. They're showing it now, Angus, on 360. Oh, Lowen almost scored off that free kick. So yeah, pushing and shoving here. Oh man, someone threw a punch. The Oh wow, and Houston's own teammate was like, "What are you doing, Franco?" Yeah, I was gonna say he got punched in the face, I believe. Sorry, I'm not really watching our game. They're showing us Angus. You're seeing a lot going on here. Why would you throw a punch? He's going to be suspended for a while. All right, Lewis. So Lewis in English. Okay. So yeah, why did he throw a punch? If you watch, oh, maybe he didn't. I thought he threw a punch, but he just jumped on his back. I'm sorry. I apologize on that. Seabass. Well, our home record used to be one of the best in the league, like a couple years ago, but Red Bulls have declined. Yeah, they have not been that great recently. All right, so we're getting ready to hit the 94th minute of the 4 minutes of extra time. I know someone asked that. Yeah, there's 4 minutes of extra time. It's getting ready to come to an end. Cincinnati are just trying to run out the clock at this point. And that is final. Cincinnati win. That's it. Cameron, thanks for stopping in. Chicago did not score. But yes, that is the end of the match. Cincinnati win 1-0. DC United score a second goal. So I said that they were going to still score their two goals. I can't believe though that Cincinnati only won 1-0. So yeah, let's look before we sign off for the evening. Let's look at some of the stats here for this match because, whew, JB Hawk, go Cincy. Yeah, so it ended up being a good match. I will say that it ended up being a good match, especially the second half here. Um, Seabass, what a waste of a game losing 3-0. Yeah, that sucks, man. I feel bad for you all. Wow, Angus, 7 minutes of first half extra time because of all that. So did he end up with a red card? Did they give him a red in that? I mean, he should. No, they didn't give him a red card. They only gave him a yellow. Oh, Miami scored. Lewis, Miami scored. 2-1. I might get a perfect game in that one. Let's go. Good step. That was a good shot. That was a banger. Hey Angus, no, thank you. Thank you all. You guys are awesome. I mean, I absolutely love doing these live streams. The community that we have made, everyone has been so positive. It's been great. So yeah, thank you, Angus. Hey, enjoy the game. Go St. Louis. I have them winning tonight. Dave, why do LA Galaxy and Red Bulls have a hard time drawing fans to games? I don't know. I mean, right now it's kind of because they suck. I mean, I hate to say that, but yeah. So Wayne Brady, will Nashville get the W? That's who I have. That's who I have winning. I have them winning 2-1 over Dallas. That's my guess. Lewis is pretty pumped. Did my Krishna? What a match! It was a good match. I am watching the last minutes right now. Well, I'm watching 360 here just to see what happens. Cause boy, if Inter Miami would draw, DC might have to get rid of Wayne Rooney at that point. DC. Whew, calendar came out for it. All right, everyone. I have to say thank you. You all have been amazing. This has been a great stream. Where it's saying that we're at 671 viewers. At one point in time, we had 30 some people in at once. You guys are fantastic. Before you leave, if you haven't, please smash the like button. This has been a great stream as always, and we will see you next week for another live stream. I appreciate you all, and thank you so much. Atlanta's kind of on the break. Yeah, Almada gets it. Oh, puts it over. Caleb Wiley. Wiley, go! Let's go! Let's go! Crossfield to Wiley. Wiley to Yakamakis. Yakamakis, go! There it is. Oh, Giacchini. St. Louis is on the attack. Giacchini has it out wide on the right. Klaus. Oh! Oh my goodness. We almost got to see our first goal. Almada puts it in. Almada! Oh my goodness. Almada, MVP. MVP. Let's go.